Hey, how's it going everyone? Outlaw Client here, back again this week with some more Dragon Ball FighterZ tips and tricks. And in this week's episode I want to talk a bit about Gotenks, and more specifically his Ghost Kamikaze setups, which can definitely help improve his gameplay. Alongside the recent DLC leaks and data mines, which highlights some of the possible upcoming characters, alongside possible new modes as well. But before that, I just want to, much like in the previous episode, I just want to have give a quick shout out to all my subscribers. I'm just really happy that you guys, or I really appreciate that you guys helped me get to over 500 subscribers. You know, not quite at 1,000 yet, but I mean, every bit of support I greatly appreciate. And once again, if you are in the same situation, I don't mind if you just if you subscribe and then leave a comment down below with your channel. And as I said, I'll check out anyone's channel. I'm more than happy to help. And if I enjoy it, if I like what I see, then I'll be more than happy to subscribe to your channel. But anyway, getting straight back into the gameplay again. I might make a separate video on that. But starting off with Gotenks here. So Gotenks is a character that I've been using quite a lot. I know last time I said that I hadn't played as Gotenks as much as the other characters, but I mean, I've put a bit of time in the lab. I've gone into the lab, I've locked myself in there for a week, and I've just pretty much been trying to study all of his different moves and how he can use each of them to help his game plan. Now, I think one of the most interesting aspects of Gotenks is his Ghost Kamikaze attack. Now, the thing about his Ghost Kamikaze attack is that he has two variations on it. So, if you use the light and medium version, Gotenks will shoot out 6 different ghosts, and these ghosts will they'll automatically home in on the enemy, and if they hit the enemy, then they'll all combo into each other, but if they miss, then you'll be left exposed, like a lot of supers. But the sixth one isn't as useful as the other, well, in my opinion, doesn't have as much utility as the second one, which is the heavy and special, or I believe it's like the right trigger, or R2 button if you're playing on PlayStation. But as you guys just saw there in the video, if you press the heavy and special version, then you can summon 4 ghosts instead of the usual 6. Now, these ghosts will be controlled by the individual face buttons. So a light punch will control light attack will control the left ghost. The medium attack will control the medium ghost or the middle ghost, and then the heavy attack will control the right ghost. And if you press the corresponding button, alongside the special one is for the bottom ghost, but if you press the corresponding button, then the ghost will come out at your command and then home into the opponent. Again, you can actually time it, and the final result is actually a really useful special, or really useful super, which can be used to help him get in, alongside set up combos as well. Some crazy mix-ups, and you can ultimately combo into it if you time it correctly, which you guys probably just saw there. I used against Gohan, poor Gohan. But yeah, then even if you combo into it, you can then continue on with another combo, and then, as you saw me use there, I comboed into a level 3. I mean, it costs a lot of bar, to be honest, but I think it's really useful, especially if it's like if your opponent is down to their last character, then you should be able to use it just to finish them off, which I always spend a lot of the bar just to finish them off. But anyway, as I was saying, it is very useful. Now, I'm not using, I mean, as I said, I've only used him for about a week, so I don't know everything about Gotenks at this point, but I can imagine that there will be a lot of applications, a lot of crazy combos yet to find. So again, I definitely recommend it. If you guys are interested, try out Gotenks and just experiment with those ghosts, because I'm sure you can find some crazy combos, and it works really well with some other characters as well. They've got that true synergy. Not as much as this team, but again, I'm still looking, I'm still experimenting. Hopefully I can find something that works out with this team. Now, next up, I wanted to talk about the recently leaked DLC characters. Well, I should say leaked and data mined DLC characters. Now, a user known as Sergio M3 not only data mined the PC version of Dragon Ball FighterZ, but also managed to identify the individual character folders and different game mode folders, in addition to character models as well, which is definitely helping to support his claims. Now, the DLC characters that he has speculated, or the ones that he's definitely seen, are Goku and Vegeta, which is in their base form. Now, it's a bit strange that, you know, Goku and Vegeta are being DLC, you know, they're DLC characters just with their base form. I mean, we already have Super Saiyan and we've got Super Saiyan Blue, so would you really want base form? I mean, me personally, in these type of balanced fighting games, I always welcome the addition of new characters. I mean, even if they do look similar, because knowing Arc systems, they're probably gonna completely change the style of gameplay. Like normal Goku, Super Saiyan Goku compared to Super Saiyan Blue Goku definitely plays a lot differently, you know, completely different play style. If you try and play Goku Blue like normal Goku, you're gonna get destroyed. But again, I think the base forms, you know, not the most interesting character designs, you know, again, it's just Goku and Vegeta again, but having a different style and a whole different moveset makes for a really interesting addition. And lastly, on the topic of base Vegeta and Goku, we could be looking at some really interesting supers, such as base Vegeta having Great Ape form and Goku having Spirit Bomb, because as far as I'm aware, those moves aren't currently in the game in any form, so yeah, that would be really cool having those other supers. Now, next up on the other characters, we have Vegito and Zamasu, or fused Zamasu I should say, and again, this wouldn't be too far off. Super Saiyan Blue Vegito appeared in Dragon Ball Super alongside fused Zamasu, and they're quite popular characters, so it's not too much of a surprise, I guess, but yeah, it would be a really cool addition. I could definitely see the Zamasu being like the biggest villain. However, there is one other villain which I'm about to mention now, and that's Broly, of course. Broly and Bardock are rumored to be DLC characters as well. And again, you guys have probably noticed that I've said these in twos, and that's because these characters are said or speculated to be released in bundles of 2. I believe this was based off of the folder files as well. Don't quote me on that one, but yeah, it was speculated to be in 2, but there's no official word on that yet. Just like the rest of this information. But yeah, Broly and Bardock are definitely picks that I would have seen coming a mile off, even if I didn't have any information on this whatsoever. I mean, look, those two are like the most popular non-Goku and Vegeta characters, so yeah, nothing too surprising here. Now, next up I want to talk about some of the modes as well, and the two main ones that were noted were Raid Battles and Z Union. Now, if you've played the online mode, or I should just say the main lobby in Dragon Ball FighterZ, you'll notice that there are two areas that are completely deserted at the moment. I mean, you know, you have the normal, like the Red Ribbon Tower for arcade mode, and then you have King Kai's Planet for practice mode. Well, two of the areas, which are the Turtle Hermit's house, as a Kame house, and also West City, are completely deserted. So as of now, there's like no NPCs, no life, no nothing there. It's pretty much deserted, as I said. But yeah, so I mean, 2 extra modes here and 2 extra spaces. It sort of seems like, you know, it's all coming together. You know, they call me Sherlock Holmes for a reason. But now on a serious note, it does seem to make sense because of those clear empty spaces. So a lot of people were speculating about those being future modes, which does seem very likely. And now Raid Battle is a very similar title to the same mode in Xenoverse. Again, I can imagine it won't function the same, and again, Sergio M3, I'm sure he mentioned this as well in his video, but of course I'm sure it won't function the same because Xenoverse is a completely different style game. So yeah, maybe they'll remake it in some form there. And then Z Union, not too sure what that's about, but it's speculated that it's sort of like a, you know, like a guild type thing. Like if you've played Injustice 2, you've got the guilds, or you know, just any game in general where you have a guild. So yeah, it'll be a group type system. Maybe it'll be characters, and like you take a role of character, a certain character, and maybe you can get points. Again, purely speculation, but I mean, what do you guys think on this whole matter? And another piece of recent information that he announced were the commentators. Now, the commentator packs did say, I believe this was DLC as well, so yeah, even more DLC news, but they mentioned that there would be future commentators as well, and the ones seen were Vegeta, Piccolo, Frieza, and Yamcha. And this is when you use the replay mode. So at the moment we have that announcer, the World Tournament announcer, which everyone seems to love. Yeah, can't get enough of him. But no, I can imagine that those characters are going to be in the DLC pack. which is a bit strange because I already have a Frieza 1 unlocked, so I'm guessing that this will just be like a quicker way of accessing these features. I don't know. That'd be really cool. It wouldn't be locking out players or players that didn't pre-order the game or get like the not pre-order but get the Ultimate Edition or like the most expensive. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but the most expensive edition did come with the commentator packs. So yeah, maybe it's just an early access type thing. Maybe they'll release that all in the update as well, and you can earn it during the in-game or in-game capsules by using Zenny. But yeah, very interesting stuff here. Again, none of this is 100% confirmed, but really interesting to know about nonetheless, and to speculate and come up with theories. But again, thanks again for watching, guys. As I said before, I really do appreciate it if you subscribe, like, and just leave a comment. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on what you think this DLC might be or how accurate you think this is. And once again, thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, peace.